guys, we'll jump into it. Again, so thanks for hopping on this call. We do these trainings every Monday at noon. We always kind of try to have some new topics, but I do make sure to put a new hire training call at least once a month, because I know in our world of retail, there's a lot of turnover and there's a lot of new people constantly being added. And it's going to be especially important, right, going into the holiday season, as you guys may be staffing up for the Black Friday rush, for November, for the Christmas rush. And a lot of people are going back into the workforce. I know it's been hard to find employees for the last couple of years, and now it seems like since kind of those expanded benefits kind of ran out, that we are getting more people back in the workforce, which is a really blessing for you guys at Boost, because I know that staffing has been a challenge. So getting your guys in the door, getting them trained up, and making not only them, but you and everybody just as much money as possible. That's the goal. Make you guys as successful as possible in your stores, so that you guys are having great months, month over month, and you guys are growing your business. All right, so let's start. For any new hires on this call, the first tip for your daily success is it's going to be the attitude and enthusiasm you walk in your door with every single day. These are going to play a huge role in your individual success. So I understand that we all have personal lives, we all have a lot going on. But it's one of those kind of things. When you cross that threshold into your door, you kind of leave everything at the door. When you walk in there, you are your best self. You're a professional. You're there to do your job, and you want to take pride in your job and be the best you can be. So those customers, when they come in, they're going to ask for you. Like, oh, hey, I talked to Katie last time. Is Katie in? Or I talked to Sam last time. Is Sam in today? You guys will build that rapport. So your attitude and your enthusiasm is going to play a huge role in your individual success. When you walk into that door, just be ready to give it your all. You're not there just to collect a paycheck. You'll be in there to be a solutions consultant and really take pride in what you do. One of the great things about wireless is you can build a huge career, right? So I started as a retail sales rep just like you guys. I'm 40 now. I'm an old dude. But I've been wireless since I was 18 years old. It was one of my first jobs. So I've been in all your shoes. I've been, brand new hire from sales consultant, working my way up to manager, to regional manager, and so on and so on. But it all starts on those front lines, and that attitude you walk in with is a big deal. So make sure you have that enthusiasm. You're smiling. You're greeting your customers right off the bat. And when it comes to that greeting, again, you want to be that first one greeting your customers. They walk in your door. Hi, welcome to Boost. My name's Adam. Are you here for our promos? That's how I'm going to greet every single person walking in my door. You want to maximize every sales opportunity to make you and your store as profitable as possible, while also addressing every single customer need. And so being the best in your store doesn't only start with your attitude, it's your everyday approach. As I just mentioned, you guys are solutions consultants. You're not clerks. And as I talked about, this is a career. Once you're in wireless, you will have so many doors open for you guys. So don't be a clerk. You're not at a gas station. Not that there's anything wrong with working at a gas station, but what I mean by that is you're not just ringing someone up. You're a solutions consultant where you're going to take the most out of every opportunity that comes into your door. And so when I talk about your everyday approach, it's coming in looking like a professional. I walk in some of these stores and I see people just like in shorts and a t-shirt. That's not professional. There are a lot of Boost stores out there. If I come in there and I see someone, and a lot of my stores are in Chicago, if I see them like in a White Sox t-shirt and some jean shorts, I'm like, okay, this guy's not professional. I'm going to go to the next store down the street, right? You want to look like a professional every day you come to work. And there is a dress code for your stores, so make sure you guys adhere to it. And being a professional is going to just set it's an easy stage to set to make sure you guys are maximizing your opportunities. One of the quotes that I really like, I kind of tweaked it. It was a Deion Sanders quote for football, but it's, if you look good, you feel good. If you feel good, you sell good. You sell good, you get paid good. Now, Deion's quote is, if you look good, you feel good, you play good, you get paid good. But you get where I'm coming from there, right? Look like a professional, act like a professional, sell like a professional, and you will get the results of a professional. So so let's get down to the nitty gritty of the employee appearance, right? You guys should be wearing a Boost branded shirt or a plain shirt with a name tag. If you guys don't have one, reach out to your DCI account managers. We can get shirts for you guys, no problem. You don't need to come out of pocket for it. Yes, you can. You can order them for purchase on svggoods.com. But if your money's tight, we can hook you up with shirts. That is no issue at all. Reach out to us, what size you need, how many shirts you need. We'll take care of you. When it's getting colder now, as we start going to fall, if you're wearing a jacket or a sweater, etc., make sure you have your lanyard on. That'll still make you qualified as far as the appearance goes for Boost standards. If you have that lanyard on, if you're online looking at the slide, it says staff, and you put your name in the blank of that lanyard. The clothing you guys are wearing cannot be torn or have loud or offensive graphics. Again, you want to have SBG branded merchandise, like a branded polo, a branded t-shirt, hat, etc. Or you can get a dual branded SBG handset with a master agent or vendor. Like sometimes Motorola will send out shirts. Those are okay. If it's of your shirts promoting a current device, that's fine as well. Just can't be a device that's no longer in stock. Pants and jeans, shorts and skirts, capris, all good. No open-toed shoes, so no sandals at work. All right, now let's break down our main priorities for October. So I put a lot of them up here, and 2 of these are highlighted in green. So we're going to focus on the Unlimited Plan Plus, and there's a lot of acronyms in Boost. So I kind of put the acronyms and what they stand for. So you might hear the term UPP. That's Unlimited Plan Plus. What that means is our $60 plan. So we want to make sure we're focusing on our $60 plan, but really I put in here, should I say $67 plan, because one of our other priorities is value-added services and bundling. So when I sell the Unlimited Plan Plus, I'm going to sell that at $67 because I'm going to bundle protection in there, unlimited talk, text, data, protection, high-definition video streaming, plus 30 gigs of hotspot. Next priority is to increase your gross ads. That's your family plans and your add-a-lines. And the big thing there is never assume a one-line deal. Whenever I go to a store for the first time, I love to secret shop them. And not because I want to get anyone in trouble. Every store visit is a safe zone, right? I'm just there to help make you guys as profitable as possible. But what I see a lot is I come in and I'm one person, and I'll say, oh, I'm just looking for Boost. I saw some commercials on TV. What I get pitched the majority of the time is a one-line solution. We're missing qualifying questions. Qualify your questions. Look at family plans and add-a-lines. This is going to increase your gross ads. So you want to ask those questions. How many phones are you looking for today? That's an easy one, right? Does anyone else in your household need a phone? So you can make a one-line sale into a 2 or 3-line sale. The next tab I have in here is EBB, Emergency Broadband Benefit. This is another way to increase your gross ads for your store. So EBB, another acronym, Emergency Broadband Benefit. That is the phones. You can think of it as Obama phones, kind of for the new generation. They're way better as far as the features you get. Like you can get what normally comes on our $50 plan for hotspot, included free for 6 months to a year, or you can get what comes on our $50 cell phone plan, free for 6 months to a year. So you have to qualify your customers. I'll get into more detail on that in a little bit. But if they get SNAP or Medicaid or had financial difficulties due to COVID and made less than $20K on their W-2s last year, they can get 6 months to a year of free service with EBB, and that counts as a new line of sale for you guys. So that's fantastic. Now, the 2 I have highlighted in green, this is where I really need your guys' help. SDDN, what that stands for, is same device, different network. What I mean by that is Dish bought out the Boost brand from Sprint, which merged with T-Mobile, right? So there's a lot of customers still on that old Sprint network, which is what we call the SN network. Those customers need to be moved over to the TN network or the T-Mobile network ASAP, because technically, from what we've heard, that SN network will be shut off January 1st. And we still have about 20% of our customers on that old SN network or the Sprint network. that need to switch over to this new T-Mobile network by January 1st, or their phones will not work and they will have no service. So we are in crunch time. We've been working on this for about a year. So if you're a new hire, welcome to the party on it, right? We're in crunch time. We got 10 weeks left. And this could be as easy as popping a SIM card into the new device, or they might have to upgrade and get a new SIM. Again, I'll break this down in more detail in just a little bit, but a huge priority that you guys are focusing on this. The other huge priority is increasing our value-added services. So this is like when I started talking about that $60 plan, and I said, or should I say 67? You know, it's bundling your value-added services, which is anything that adds to that bill to your customer's account. So instead of selling a $60 plan, you sell 67. Instead of selling a $50 plan, you sell 57 because I'm bundling protection with that sale. All right. Lastly, bonus objective, which you're going to have a lot more focus on this, I'm sure, in November as well, is starting to use a new Elevate platform because even though I just said switch everyone from the SN to the TN, we do have a brand new network in the work called the AN network, which is the Transform network, which works off the AT&T towers. Now, Boost technically can't say AT&T towers, but if you're new hire, that's what that means. So anywhere you have AT&T or Cricket, those towers will be lit up for you guys. Right now, it's for BYOD only devices, but the point of sale system is live. Get used to using it because those new devices are coming soon, and we will have a big push on this. My guess is in November. But until that happens, keep focusing on SN to TN transitions, getting customers off of the SN network and out of the TN network. Now, a little background on that. When Dish bought Boost from Sprint's T-Mobile, they signed a 7-year agreement for the TN network. That's the T-Mobile network. Now, we're a little less than 2 years into that, so we still have 5 years. So you don't need to worry about, oh, if I switch customers off on the TN network, are their phones going to get shut off right away? No, they won't. We still have over 5 years left using that network. And since we have 10 weeks left, put a lot of focus into switching those customers to the TN network. So that's a little confusing. Now let me stop. Are there any questions at this time on SDDN? Same device, different network. All right, no questions. Let me hop in a little bit about a $60 plan, right? So we want to make sure we're selling our UPP, Unlimited Plan Plus. That's our $60 plan. That gives you unlimited talk, text, data, and I always say 67 because I'm going to bundle protection in there as well. But another great thing you get on that with the high definition streaming, with the 30 gigs hotspot, is you get K Health. I didn't mention this, just previously, but K Health is where you can manage your health on your own terms. It's basically virtual doctor's appointments. So it's going to save your customers so much time, so much money. Like let's say I need to get my blood pressure medicine, or I need to get a refill. Instead of going to a doctor, I can type it into a doctor on the app. I don't say virtual because it is a real doctor, right? But I guess virtual doctor. But I can type it into the doctor on the app, and they can verify it. They can send a prescription to my local Walgreens or whatever pharmacy you pick your medicine up from, and then boom, you're good. You don't have to wait in the doctor's office. It's available 24/7. It includes your family members as well. Any children over 3. So if they're under 3, they're going to need a pediatric doctor, obviously. But over 3, they're covered. It'll help with your prescription and refills all right from your phone. There's no insurance required, no expensive copay. And again, it's free. Now, if you're on a $50 plan and you wanted this, you could get it, but it's $7.99 per month. This is totally free. And customers seem to love it, right? Boost just recently picked up K Health, but it has over 10,000 5-star reviews. All the clinicians are board certified. So it's just a really awesome free feature that's added with our $60 Unlimited Plus plan, or our $67 Unlimited Plus plan because we are bundling protection. But it'll give a personal review of your symptoms, not just for coughs and sniffles, from tooth infections to diabetes treatments. It has services for over 400 conditions. So that's just a very cool thing that comes included with that Unlimited Plus plan. For family plans and add-lines, I talked about never assuming a one-line sale. So for how you bundle those is you can do a $30 or a $40 add-a-line on our $50 or $60 plan. So a $50 plan, unlimited talk, text, data, and then you get 12 gigs of 12 gigs of mobile broadband. $6 plans, unlimited talk, text, data, high definition video streaming. That's a big differentiator. Plus 30 gigs of mobile broadband. Your add-lines for $30 on top of that plan, you get everything that's on the $50 plan. For $40 on top of those plans, you get everything that comes on the $60 plan. Now, can you mix and match? Yes. So if you have line 1 that's on a 60 and maybe line 2 doesn't need that high definition video streaming, they could add that second line for only $30 a month. They'd have unlimited talk, text, data, and the 12 gigs of hotspot on the second line, whereas a primary would have 30 gigs of hotspot. Now, keep in mind, too, always remember that EBB offer, because you can give that customer 35 gigs of hotspot just by adding a free mobile broadband to their account with EBB. And also, when I'm talking about bundling 30 or bundling 40, you want to make it a best practice, create your own cheat sheet in your store to make it adding 37 and adding 47, because again, we want protection on all of these lines. Now, we do have some very low entry-level plans designed for your customers where you can get, if you're doing a BYOD, you get a plan for as low as $10 a month with unlimited talk and text and only 1 gig of data, 15 unlimited talk, text, and 2 gig of data, 25 unlimited talk, text, and 5 gig of data. We don't sell many of those, to be honest with you. Very, 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 very few. But it helps you compete against kind of your track phones, your Walmart brand phones. It's more like a tool to keep a customer from walking out of your door. Nothing we really focus on too much during our visits, but it is there for you. I want to make sure you're aware of it. So in your sales, as a new hire, it all starts with the art of your greeting. And when I kicked this call off, I gave you my greeting. Hi, are you here for our promos? This greeting works on a number of levels. First of all, everyone loves a promotion. So if you hear a promotion, you say, are you here for our promos? You know, they may say, no, I'm just here to pay a bill. Well, that's great news. We have promotions for our bill payment customers as well. And what I'm thinking there, I'm thinking of our add-a-line opportunities. I'm thinking of our EBB opportunities. It's going to create dialogue for open-ended questions. So no matter what the customer says, I can adjust to it. Are you here for our promo? Oh, I love promos. What promos do you have going on? Then you qualify. What carrier are you currently with? And how many lines do you have? So I'm thinking port-ins, I'm thinking family plans. Other customers might say, yeah, I see you have an iPhone SE for whatever the price may be. This slide says $99.99. It's a little out of date, right? I see you have an iPhone SE for $50. We sure do. How many lines are you looking for today, right? So no matter what the promotion is, you'll have an answer for that customer. All right, moving on. The EBBP, or EBB, the Emergency Broadband Benefit Program. Told you there's lots of acronyms today, right? So this is a big one for you guys. This is a government program that allows free service 6 months to a year. Now, I've heard it's a year, but I always like to just qualify myself 6 months to a year so I never sell the customer short at all right? And the rules for this, so it's for low-income customers. They have to provide their ID, and if they get SNAP or Medicaid, like help with food stamps, help with medical, they're probably going to qualify. 99% of the time they're going to qualify. Or if on their W-2, they file their taxes, and they make less than $20,000, they can qualify through their taxes. Now, there are 2 plans for your customers. Pay attention to this one, right? This is huge. Our dealers are crushing this offer. If you don't understand this, there's going to be a huge miss in the money you make and the money your store makes. There's a mobile broadband plan and a handset plan. Both of these plans are $0 per month to the customer. All right? 6 months to a year of $0 per month to the customer. Huge. The mobile broadband plan gives you 35 gigs of hotspot data, which is capped. You can't do any bolt-ons on these. You can't add insurance on these EBB plans. Well, how I position this mobile broadband plan, any customer coming in, they want to pay a bill. Oh, do you ever run out of data? Yeah, man, I go through my data pretty quickly. Do you get SNAP or Medicaid, or were you financially impacted by COVID? If so, I can see if you qualify. I can get you a mobile broadband plan that'll give you an extra 35 gigs of data per month on the hotspot. So I turn this on, I connect it to your phone, and instead of 35 gigs per month, you get 70 gigs of high-speed data per month. Boom, sold. Easy. Again, you pay nothing, 6 months to a year. The cost of that hotspot, $25, one-time fee, but you own it. It's yours to keep. Right? So you're going to sell that all day. The other big one is our handset plan. Again, $0 to your customers. For $0 per month, you get unlimited talk, text, data, and 35 gigs of high-speed internet. Now, this one, I mean, this is fantastic, right? The Samsung A12 is only $25 right now for your stores to order. So you could get a handset for 25 bucks, a Samsung handset. People love Samsung. Pay $0 per month, 6 months to a year, and have unlimited talk, text, and data on 35 gigs of high speed. This is huge, right? Huge, huge, huge. Again, you have to qualify them. You have to have a tablet in your store. There's a whole nother training we do on all the ins and outs of EBB, but they can walk out your door basically paying $50 plus tax and have 6 months to a year of service. The easiest sale in history. Even if a customer already has a phone, they're coming in, they're looking to make a payment. Hey, do you need extra lines for your family? No, I'm good. Oh, do you by chance run all your data up? Would you like extra data on your phone? I can see if you qualify for this hotspot. No, I'm good. I have an internet at home. You hear that a lot. Well, first of all, overcome that objection. Oh, this isn't a home internet. This is actually a hotspot. It travels with you. You can connect the hotspot to your phone and give you that extra 35 gigs of data per month. So your phone goes from 35 gigs to 70 gigs. It's not for home usage. It's for like when you're traveling. If your kids are in the car, they're using their tablets, using the gaming systems, etc. No, I'm good. I don't need that. Okay, well, let me give you one other option. I can get you a handset right now. It's only going to cost you an extra $50 plus tax today. You could use it for your kids, or you could use it as a home phone for yourself or for your family, where you're going to have unlimited talk, text, data, 35 gigs of high speed. And again, you don't have to pay a bill 6 months to a year. You're going to pay that 50 bucks. You own the phone, and that service is covered from the emergency broadband program. I'm telling you, doors are crushing at this. Like, they're doubling, tripling their sales when they really get a hold of how to pitch and position these EBB plans. Huge opportunity for you guys. Want to make sure you crush it. Let me pause again. Are there any questions on these two plans? If you're muted, you may have to hit *6 to unmute. All right, so kind of the best practice. I think I just covered all these with you guys, honestly. Pitch to every customer. Do you by chance qualify for any government assistance programs? Any help with food, clothing, or shelter? The reason I asked if they do this great chance I can get you a hotspot or a phone while you have a one-time payment fee for the device, 6 months to a year of free services, right? Pivot to overcome any add-line objections. If a customer says, no, I don't need a phone, you can qualify. What if I told you I can give you unlimited talk, text, and data, plus a 12 gig hotspot with no payments for 6 months to a year? You can use it as a backup phone, home phone, or for your kids. You just pay for the device and setup fee. Or was your income affected by COVID last year? If you were affected, may less than 20K, you may qualify for our new EBB program, where you get a 35 gig hotspot free for every month, 6 months to a year, right? So easy pitches you guys can use in every single scenario. All right, next topic. Moving on to network upgrade, SDDN. This is one of the ones we had highlighted in green where I really need your guys' help. So basically, there's two scenarios. We're in the end stage of this, 10 weeks left. You're either going to have a customer who is eligible for the SDDN, and they just need to pop a new SIM card in there, and they're going to be good to go on the new TN network. Or you may have customers who have really old devices, and they're going to have to upgrade their phone, and then you can put the new SIM card in. So it depends on what scenario you're in. The customer may need to do an upgrade and get a new SIM, or they just may need a new SIM card. But regardless, you need to take action on this now, because even if they need a new device, a new network, provided they're upgrade eligible, you got to put that sense of urgency in them. Hey, you got 10 weeks left. Your phone will not work. Let's upgrade you today. Give them your best upgrade deal. we're going to put you on the new TN network. One of the big advantages from SN to TN, the old Sprint network to the T-Mobile network, is customers can now be on their phone and surf the internet at the same time on the TN network. People were asking for that for years on the old SN network. We couldn't do it. If you were on a phone call, your internet wouldn't work. On the TN network, that does work. So that's a big selling point. Get them switched over. Make sure their phone's going to work. Time's running out. If any customer comes in your door and you see they're on the old SN network, do your absolute best to switch them to the TN network. All right, value-added services. This is our other green highlight where we need your help. DCI, our doors, you guys. We are last amongst all DDPs when it comes to adding value-added services, which is protection. That comes with not only protection, international calling, premium caller ID, or K-Health, right? So every customer should walk out of your door with at least one value-added service included. This is why I've been harping on don't sell a $50 plan, sell a $57 plan. Don't sell a $60 plan, sell a $67 plan. You want to bundle protection in with every single sale. What I tell customers is, hey, I want to make sure your phone's protected when you leave because most customers break their phones within 30 days, and I don't want you coming back to me with your phone being broken, right? If you don't like it, next month when you come in, just say you don't want to pay that, and we'll take it off. Here's what happens. The majority of the time, protection will stick. When those customers come in, they will not take it off because they like having their phone protected. And if you've noticed all calls, I keep calling it protection. I'm not calling it insurance. And it comes to the power of words when you're in selling, just what sounds better to someone's brain when you are giving them that pitch. People love to have their phone protected. People love to have things with protection on it. What people don't like is insurance. You think insurance, you think a bill. You think protection, you think safety, right? So you don't sell that as, do you want to add an extra $7 for insurance? You're going to get a no 9 out of 10 times. You position it as it's $67 per month, unlimited talk, text, data, high definition video streaming, protection on your phone as well. Boom, you're going to be good 9 out of 10 times. Such a little tweak can make a huge difference in your pitch. If you do it the way I'm telling you right now, you're going to see those value-added services numbers skyrocket. The dealers I have that do that, they're all well over 60% for value-added services. The dealers that don't are under 20%. So I see it. I got have many doors, and I see it at every door. And I'm telling you, this is a tested and true method to increasing your value-added services. All right, so again, just kind of more reinforcement on that. Bundling your prices. There's a reason why McDonald's doesn't sell items one by one. You can't go, most people don't go, can I get 2 cheeseburgers? Can I get a fry? And can I get a Coke? No, they order like a number 2, right? So same thing here. So say you're selling 2 lines. Instead of 2 for $80, your pitch should be $94 a month. You get unlimited talk, text, data, protection, and hotspotting to your devices, right? So you bundle that together. So in 2 for $80, I made it 2 for $94 because I'm putting that $7 protection on both phones. Now, some of the dealers who've really taken off on this, they've even taken this to the next level. They've got sheets in some of my stores where they'll bundle in the equipment as well. So they'll bundle in the protection, the rate plan, the equipment, and a setup fee. So it'll be like $2 will get you out the door for, let's say, $250, and you'll be all covered, and your monthly bill is going to be $94 per month, but $250 out the door today. So when you get to that point, that's master level. And they'll even bundle in accessories in there and give them a case and screen protector, so they're really maximizing their profits. But it all comes to really bundling your prices. When I tell you to bundle 57 and 67, that's your introductory offer into bundling. If you really want to take off, you bundle everything in, give them one out the door price with whatever your taxes are for wherever you live at, with the phone, with the setup fee, with everything. That makes it so easy for your customers. All right, real briefly, I know we're a little bit over on Smile and Dial. You guys have Smile and Dial. This is where I really want you to focus on the SDDN SIM swap bucket. Again, since we have 10 weeks left, if you are not using Smile and Dial, and I do whole calls dedicated to this, so I'm really breezing over this for you guys right now, but the SDDN SIM swap box, make sure you are calling all those customers, getting them in your door. They have 10 weeks left or their phones will not work. Make them come in and switch to our new network, our transform network. So let me take a quick pause here, right? So I talked about SN to TN. I don't want to confuse you guys. Transform network sounds like TN. It's not. Transform network is our AN network, our black SIM card network. Last week's call was all focused around this. This week's call, I wanted you to focus more on the SN and the TN, which is putting them on our T-Mobile network. The Transform network is our AN network. So I know that's a little confusing on here, but what I wanted to call out is you guys all now have a updated Elevate platform downloaded in your sales portal. I want you to start using that platform because that's going to be the platform you're going to need moving forward. Now, right now, the Transform network or the AN network, the black SIM card network, that is only for port in BYODs or new BYODs. But very soon, it's going to be for everything. And you guys are going to have a big push on moving everything to that network. But for now, just get used to using the platform. So once those days come, you are fully comfortable and the questions you have are answered. So right now, technically, we have 3 networks for our customers. We have the SN network, which is the old Sprint network. That's good. We have our TN network, which is our T-Mobile network. That's where I'm telling you to switch all your customers to because we only have 10 weeks left. That's better. And then we have the Boost Transform network, which is our AN network, which operates off the AT&T towers. That is going to be the best network, but right now it can only be BYOD only. So just want to give you a little glimpse into your future, what you're going to be going to, but still focus on putting everything on the TN network. But the point of sale system is you can do everything that you did before, the SN of the TNs, on the new point of sale system. So my whole point is get comfortable on the new Elevate platform. All right. And yeah, I'll save the rest of that kind of for a future call to get more into that end network because I don't want to confuse you anymore. But all right, guys, that's all I have for this week. I will open up. Are there any questions?